Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're talking photography. What makes a good photographer? How often are you on Instagram? And does taking a picture of yourself slowly suck away your life essence? This and more. Stay tuned.
Photography, pictures, cameras.
I've seen one of those before. Yeah, I've seen a picture.
There's actually one right over there.
Where?
Right. Yeah.
There's a couple pictures. They're cameras.
Camera.
Yeah, we have a camera in the studio right now.
We also have pictures.
The picture taker.
Because we were filming things.
We were filming things. We will release them. Episode 100
soon.
Is that
Yes,
the plan?
that's
On episode
the
100?
plan.
We have a fun little
Eventually.
video we made. It'll be neat.
Oh, yeah.
Do we classify videos in the same genres like photos, or is that like
one of them moving pictures?
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
do you consider them like sort of the same, or are they like completely different planes?
I think for the sake of what we're going for with this one, I think we're just talking about like images.
Just images.
But I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like once we open up like video, that opens up like a whole can of worms. Like
It does.
Oh yeah, we never figured out if this is the right, if this is 3 or 4.
I believe it's 3. Because if it was 4, you'd be way louder.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool, very
All is
cool.
well.
We were
Cool.
me and Sean used this room for Legos
Oh yeah, I remember seeing.
the other day because I was at an all-time low and I was like, I'm gonna make a stop motion video. Hey, that's photography, and then we brought a bunch of Legos over from my parents' house, and we pulled them all out, and we're just categorizing. We're like, okay, we need like main characters, and then we need to like make a story and everything, and then we just played with Legos for 2.5 hours and went to bed.
No stop motion.
No
Yeah.
filming was done.
Oh darn.
No.
And
We could. I would have gladly put that on the podcast Instagram.
I know I would have I would have done it immediately. that's my stuff, man. But yeah. So photography. Are you guys photographers?
There was
You guys both own DSLRs, so
we do.
I mean, like, I dabble.
you dabble in photography.
You guys know what I was doing that whole San Diego trip?
You're
That's
taking
true.
photos with your new iPhone XR.
Yes.
And Sean was taking some crispy photos
He
of those
was.
bad boys.
He was just out. He was
Dude, you went straight
I
up.
just-
probably
like,
200
I just-
photos at the zoo.
Seriously. Like, I left every nook and cranny of the San Diego Zoo.
No stone unturned. You seriously?
Yeah,
like,
you
there would
were-
be a bird, and you're like, "That's pretty cool." And you're like,
Yeah.
snap a
And that
picture.
gorilla, there was a gorilla, and he was just like, "I have to get this," and he would just like
The gorilla-
take like 50 photos, and then move, and then take 50 more.
And you're like, one of those has to be good. Like, I hope so. I hope one of those are good.
Yeah,
And the gorilla was like posing. He was like flexing up, like posting
yeah.
up on Sean.
Dude, that gorilla was posing. Like, that's crazy. Those guys are smart.
The gorilla
maybe
made
he's
it,
just a
dude.
robot, like an animatronic.
Maybe it's a
That'd
really
be
good.
weird.
Are you gonna take a lot of photos in Europe? Like an insane amount? At that same
Probably.
amount? Yeah.
Dude, like, when I go on vacation, I turn into like a little Chinese
Like a mom.
tourist.
Yeah.
Like a mom.
Yeah, I feel like
What was the thing you guys were just talking about it before we started this episode? How you take a picture and a part of your soul is.
Oh, yeah.
No way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's fully legit.
Well, yeah.
It's-
Explain.
I-
'cause
I'm
don't-
not gonna say legit, but
Oh, yeah, it's real. It's real. Like,
no.
takes little pieces. Next thing you know, your soul looks like Swiss cheese. It's
There is a culture, or there was a belief, or just a movie that I saw that said some cultures believe that every picture that's taken of you like takes a part of your soul, and so like I forgot even where I heard it at this point. It could be totally fake or fictional, but
I'm gonna go with fictional on that.
I don't think it is. I stand by that. I'm pretty sure it's not. And so they wouldn't have their photo taken of them. Is the story.
Okay, I see.
And so Sean and I were making fun of that, making light of that.
But then, couldn't you just take so many pictures that you would just disappear?
Sure, your soul could. So I mean,
Yeah,
like
you
you would
just-
once you die, like just nothing, man. Or maybe it sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't believe
I don't think you would just
I'm
despawn
not- I'm
yourself
not
because you're
behind.
taking selfies, and I don't think you'd just like Ferris Bueller
What if-
cease to exist and
What
start
if you
losing
delete
limbs.
the picture? What if you take the picture and then delete it and no one else sees it? ever?
Nah, man, JPEGs and souls. The damage already has been done. Hey, what's your favorite file type, Braden?
I'm a big fan of
Raw?
PNG.
Ooh, PNG.
PNGs are good.
I
You like
good
a
PNGs.
project you can just pull up,
Yeah, I like a good PNG. Transparent.
like transparent background.
Yeah.
I love that. Just drop it right into
You a GIF
Photoshop.
kind of guy?
I'm not a GIF. I'm not. I don't.
GIF? You
I hate.
PNG?
I hate.
Kind of pig
I hate. You know what I hate? I hate reaction gifs.
Yeah, those are the worst. Like the Drake clapping. That's the all time classic.
Yeah, no, or just like shitty fucking memes that like someone's tweet goes viral and then they have this god awful fucking image underneath. Like they'll always do like the same 4 images.
Yeah. I
Saying
know.
like we need the audience to follow the account, and it's like what the fuck is that? Like
Yeah.
that, I hate it. I hate reaction. I hate like local.
No, GIFs are never that good.
No.
They're kind of been soiled for me.
Yeah,
It's just like any popular video, like the clip of it.
office gifs that just
Office.
rule the world. That's the most local shit.
It really is.
I'm not a fan. I like The Office. I like it, but it's just everyone is just crazy about it.
Yeah, no, you're
But
right.
am I 4 or am I 3?
No, you're definitely 3.
You sure?
Yeah, I was just checking. Anyways.
Cool.
Picture. We have a lot of we have some cool pictures in here, actually. Okay, when we talk about pictures, are we talking about straight up camera pictures? Or are we talking about paintings?
We're talking about.
I
The
mean,
painting's a picture.
We're talking about a painting.
Yeah.
We're
I guess like
not talking about paintings.
We're not talking about
That's-
paintings.
We're not talking about
Well, it's a
paintings.
picture.
We're talking
that's
about
like
images. We're talking about
in a
photography.
way.
Okay,
We're
photography.
talking about like shit you can take with your phones or with a DSLR or a Polaroid.
Is it okay? This might just be me, but I feel like DSLRs are becoming less and less needed. Like
Like
heavy,
as
phones are getting
cameras
better?
become better and better.
yeah, like
as phone cameras.
like it's coming fast, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's still a big difference. Like,
Dude,
pretty vast.
I know, but that
if someone knows what they're doing,
yeah, the portrait mode, like there's a big difference. But the portrait mode on the iPhone X, like
Mhm.
this shit does some good work. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
Like it's not. I guess it's not comparable to like the 50mm lens on like my camera, but
Yeah.
like for like having it in your pocket, like it's pretty damn good.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
it's not bad
great.
at all.
Yeah, it definitely
Absolutely.
is. But I'm sure, like, even as DSLR cameras get like nicer and more affordable, like
They are
the
pretty
things
affordable
that'll
now.
be the things. I mean, like you look back 20 years ago, I think, and digital cameras were like an insane amount of money that you would rent
Yeah.
for movies, and that's it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And no one else would really touch them. And
They're
then now
so
they've
expensive.
become normalized. So in 20 years, maybe IMAX cameras that technology gets smaller and it gets handheld, and it's still maybe like 10 grand or something, but it's
Yeah.
not like $1 million camera.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, things will keep getting better and progressing, and especially as we, as a society use more and more photos, because I think the gist of it is now everyone can be a photographer. Everyone has the extent to take many photos, as many as they want.
It's very easy to be a photographer. To peg yourself as a photographer, it's whether or not you're
Self-proclaimed, yes.
a good
Mhm.
photographer is the niche there, I guess, that not a lot of people have, but they think they do.
Yeah.
Just take pictures at the golden hour. Make sure your aperture is nice and tight. You'll look like a good photographer.
Basically,
I don't know anything about good photos or like what looks good or how to edit photos. I like to throw my photos into some weird apps, and I like turn up the brightness and the color hue a ton.
Yeah.
I like to just neonify everything lately. So either that or black and white. So So I by no means have any photography skills akin to perhaps you guys who might be a little more.
Well, it's like I took a photography class in high school, and like I didn't learn a ton from it. Like I kind of got the idea,
Yeah.
but
The
I
basics,
didn't.
like you
Yeah,
learn, like rule of thirds.
yeah.
that.
But like
Rule of thirds, baby.
the whole photography thing in high school, like I didn't like use a DSLR in that class. It was just like, yeah, let's take some pictures, whatever.
Mm.
But then I started getting more interested in it, and then I bought my own. And I don't know, for me, like manual mode, like I learned it in like, it was like a couple days. And then I was like, yeah, I understand it. Like it's not like,
Yeah.
it's not rocket science. It's very easy to become familiar with it. But I don't know. I think photography is more than like the settings on the camera. It's more like how you frame the picture and stuff.
Like, yeah.
But I don't know. Like you could buy a camera and take good pictures. Like it's really easy, and that's
That
why
auto mode grind.
that odd the
Like
what's
they
it
go
called?
to take a picture and the flash comes up.
Yeah. No, what's a lot of people who are like beginning with photography, they always put it on the priority modes. Like was it shutter speed priority or
and
aperture
that's all you have to
priority?
change.
And then the only thing you'd have to change, that way you only have to change 2 variables. So like you'd only have to change the 2 ladders, so like shutter speed or ISO or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And basically you just want to fix the shutter speed as fast as it can go with the ISO as low as it can go, and you're a good photographer. There you go. Like
See, that
There
sounds
you go.
complicated, man.
it's not
It's not for me.
it's not one Google
I
search.
I
and you're
love
good.
I love seeing photos of what like concerts. Like when you're at a concert, it's
Yeah.
one thing, but then you see the pictures after
Mhm.
that like the professionals take of the band and on stage and everything.
Those are
It's like
cool.
you've seen it, but it's like you just see so much more and like the way that the colors come out, and it's just always so cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I think the true art in pictures is the way you frame it and the editing of the picture. Because you can edit a picture and make it look however you want. You can change their face if you want, if you had the desire to, you know?
Put it on someone else's face.
Oh,
We'll get to that.
We will get to that in just a moment. But I think what I'm getting at is that, well, if you're listening to this and you're from a different country, we live in the state of Utah, United States of America.
Yeehaw.
You may have heard of us
You may have
on
heard
various websites such as Mormon.org, LDS.org, Reddit.com/ex-Mormons. There's many.
There are lots of places you can hear about us, but you probably heard us from the Mormons. Anyway, a lot of people here, a lot of kids here like to buy cameras, and then they'll put it on their story, and they're like, "Hey, I bought my camera," and then a week later, they're like, "Hey, I'm charging for pictures. If you want pictures, hit me up."
Hey, just learned how to do photography.
I just got a camera. I'm charging picture. Here are my rates, and like, I don't know. I took senior pictures for a girl once. And then
How was that?
I don't know. I guess like she paid me and it was pretty cheap. But I was just like, yeah, I'll do it. It wasn't bad. They came out good.
Mhm.
I think, I think they look good. And then like I also took one of those like engagement pictures once. And they
Take
paid
some
me.
engagements.
Yeah.
Wow.
It wasn't anything too extreme. It was like a pretty low key wedding, so it wasn't too hard. But I just think it's silly when people buy a camera and then they just pull out. They're like, "Hey, $60 for a shoot. Hit me up." And no one's gonna hit you
DM
up.
to collab.
And all your like your portfolio on Instagram, all your friends are in your portfolio. Like it's cool. Like we get it. But you're not a good photographer.
I mean,
not.
if they got chops, like all the power to them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you got to do it somehow. You got to make it somehow. But
I guess so.
Mhm.
I wouldn't even claim that I'm a good photographer. I just do it for fun, and I like spice up the gram. That's all I really do it for. I don't like doing things to get.
I feel like you don't. You feel like you don't take many pictures anymore. Did you kind of fall out of it
No,
a little bit?
So I feel like mostly what my camera is for now is like sometimes I'll take pictures of me, but like I rarely ever put anything on my Instagram. And then I like taking pictures of my car a lot,
Yeah.
and I actually like to take time and make those good through like editing and such.
Mm.
But I don't really take pictures of anything else anymore.
Well, you
I
use
see.
Lightroom, Photoshop.
Lightroom and Photoshop.
Very
Mostly, it's like 95% Lightroom.
cool.
I'll only do Photoshop if I want to like darken like the window tint, stuff like that. I don't know, but I don't go.
But you
too
already got
extreme.
your tint darkened, so
Yeah.
I do, but
No
sometimes
need.
like a murdered windshield is kind of dope.
okay.
You know,
I get you.
Ooh.
I copy.
but yeah, Sean, you ever get paid for pictures? Is this just like a hobby for you? Or I guess
Wait a second. Maybe
probably,
I have been.
or
No, I've
do
never
you,
been paid for pictures.
do you use yours mostly for video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I use it like exclusively for video.
Really?
I've never like gone out and like taking pictures of stuff. Even though like I'd kind of like to like one of these days, you know. Like I feel like I
Yeah.
could like if like I really tried, I could be kind of good at it. But
Well, I feel like
Are you gonna bring your camera to Europe or just your cell phone?
I'll just be using my phone. I
Right
wouldn't want to
on.
like carry that around and like
yeah.
See, I'm gonna try because I'm gonna watch you and I'm gonna make a mental note to replicate that you're taking a lot of photos because I will forget.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there was a point it happened for me at a concert was like I used to try to like film like you're at a concert, everyone would like film videos and film
Yeah.
clips and things,
Mhm.
and so I'd always do that, and then it kind of just occurred to me I was like I'm even a good picture even if I'm in the pit and I could take a good picture, it's not very good.
It will
I
never
could
be
find
great.
a better one online a million times better.
Mhm.
So I don't need to do that. Any videos, I don't want to be the guy who's just taking videos of the concert. Even if it's
Yeah.
like once a set even. Like I never pull out my phone during concerts now. I'm just like always just in the mood, on the vibe of things for me now.
Mhm.
But
I take video at concerts if shit's getting crazy.
yeah.
Because I went to
Yeah.
Scarlord and like Suicide Boys and like people were like going hard in the pit and I'm like I kind of just want a video of this just because like not because
You gotta remember it.
not because the artists are playing because what's going on in front of me is
Yeah.
kind of wild. Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
like record as of recording like the artist playing it never sounds good.
No,
And like you're
always
never gonna
sounds-
sit down and like watch it. Like the whole
No.
thing.
Seriously.
Like you might look at it and be like, that was a fun concert, but you don't click on the video and like watch it.
I can't stand when somebody's like in like somebody's Instagram story or Snapchat story is just like
just
an hour
If it's
of the concert.
yeah,
like it's
if
the whole
it's,
concert on Snapchat.
Yeah, if it's more than like 3 snaps of video that I'm already gonna skip, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna
Come
remove you
on.
from like Snap. Like I really don't care.
yeah.
It's not worth scrolling through this hazard.
You gotta
Going on.
find a good ratio, you know? Like
do.
maybe like, 20% pictures, the rest, what is that, 80% of you just enjoying, staying in the moment, seeing it with your own eyes.
That's true. Do you guys think the kids just buy cameras and start charging people in other states too, or is that like a Utah thing?
no, I think that's like an all around
I think
thing.
it's
think
a pretty
so?
universal thing.
Yeah.
It's like because of Instagram took off, like
Yeah.
everyone wants to be some kind of influencer, photographer, model.
Mm-hmm.
The DM to collab mentality
Oh,
is a fucking plague amongst men, man.
See, would you guys ever pay for pictures?
Like
I
if
would.
I'm getting
Like-
married, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if Matt Valdez was like taking my pictures, I'd pay him. I don't know if you've ever seen like Matt's photography.
Yeah, he takes really good pictures.
His are great.
He took some pictures
Beautiful.
of insects the other day. I thought those were very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're displayed in the Thanksgiving Museum.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it the Thanksgiving Museum or is it another museum?
Thanksgiving
It's
Point.
the
Museum?
museum
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Thanksgiving Point.
Yeah.
That's the
might
one.
be
That's
like the
pretty cool.
Curiosity Museum.
Yeah,
it might be
why
what
not?
it's called, but yeah, it's there.
Yeah, he's got an amazing eye.
Yeah, he's got an eye for photos. Which
Yeah.
is
The
tight.
I think the only pictures I would pay for are, of course, like wedding pictures. It's kind of not an exception. You can't really skip
Mhm.
that part.
yeah, like you should
But
pay someone for your service. But
like-
I have like no inclination to go out and like, hey, let's take photos.
Yeah.
Unless it's like, hey,
Mhm.
we need to do some new artwork for the podcast. We need to take photos, and it's like, yeah, we need to take photos. But
It's true.
like, I have no inclination to like go out and like go to the forest and just take cool photos for me or
Yeah.
my Instagram anymore. If I get a cool photo, like that's why I have a problem posting on Instagram. I just have nothing to post. I don't go out. I don't want to take photos or anything. But
Yeah, I don't know. The only other thing I would pay for pictures is like I can take pretty good pictures of my car, but there are other people that would take
Better.
phenomenal pictures. Like
Mm.
yeah,
whether it's their gear or like the talent they have. Like there's one guy I specifically watch. He makes videos and he does pictures. Woishness Media.
okay.
Brandon Woishness. I don't know how to say his last name, but he is very talented.
Yeah, like videographer.
Yeah,
essentially?
he does
Oh,
both.
that's sick.
He does both.
That is cool.
His pictures are super crispy, and he makes videos and such. But that's like the only thing I'd ever pay for, just because it's like a hobby of mine. But like as of the whole DM to collab and like pay me to take pictures of you, like nah. Anyone can do that, man. Sorry, you're not gonna make any money, and your Instagram page is gonna be stuck at 30 followers forever.
Mm-hmm.
And the 30 followers are your friends, and
I mean, wait. I mean, if they're good,
I mean if they're good, but even
if they're good, then yeah, sure, why not? Like, let them do it. Who cares?
I mean, like,
if you
they
can-
do it, it's just I feel like it'll never take off without a substantial amount of like you have to be very talented at what you do.
It's
You know what I mean?
good way to
you
make
can
quick, easy money though.
That is true. You can
yeah,
make some
if
money
somebody
off
can
of it.
make cash doing it,
Especially
then it's
senior
like-
pictures. Around senior pictures, that's
hustles.
like the time to do it.
I think basically all people really care about is, you know, they'll call it a good picture if they think they look attractive in the photo.
Yeah,
So like,
basically.
so if you can make somebody look attractive in a photo, then
I feel
you
like
get
it's
paid
real.
for it.
It's not crazy hard. You take a okay photo and then you make
Yeah.
their features a little better.
Like I said, just give it like a shallow depth of field and people will think it looks good.
It's not crazy hard. Do you guys think Instagram changed photography?
Yes, definitely. And I was like, we all need stuff to post now. Everyone needs to post everything we do. We all need a good photo. Everything we do, we need to have a photo op for it. It all needs to be big. It all needs to be crazy.
I almost deleted my Instagram a while ago, but
But you didn't.
I didn't because I liked the memes.
Okay.
I did like the memes a
Yeah.
lot, and I think ever since then I've posted one picture,
Yeah.
but I do like the memes and like the chats I'm in and such.
Yeah.
But
you
so
main Twitter though, right?
yeah, I like Twitter more than Instagram as of now. The only thing I look at on Instagram is the explore page, and
Ah.
like it's just I don't really look at pictures of like people anymore. I kind of don't care about anyone else's lives too much unless they're my friends.
That you follow?
Yeah, like I might as well unfollow like 60% of the people I follow. Like I just don't,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Then do it.
I might as well.
Go on then.
Might as well, man.
Is there like what we have on here? Why should photos be taken?
So you can remember stuff.
I know, but is there a line to be crossed when you take too many photos?
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
There
who's
is,
to
of course.
say?
Who's to say where the
Who's
line
to
is
say where the line is? Like, you know, if Sean wants to take 1,000,000 photos
of the gorilla?
of the gorilla, you know, let him. It's
Yep.
not gonna hurt me at the end of the day.
I mean, I've got a bad memory, so if I didn't take any pictures, I would probably forget like the whole zoo within
No,
like a
you're
year
just
or
worried
something.
that you have a bad memory. You have a fine
I
memory.
do.
It'll be
I
okay.
do have a bad memory. I can't remember my birthday from last year. Like no matter how hard I try. Like Ryan and like you know like our other friends, they were like telling me like all these details of like my birthday last year. I thought they were gaslighting me, but like then I thought about it. I can't remember anything. last
My
year's
memory's
birthday.
not great either. But
Yeah.
Weird.
my favorite is the like Snapchat memories. I like Snapchat memories a lot. Like it doesn't even have to be a significant event. I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember the time you ate a whole donut in one bite. I like looking back on that moment.
Yeah.
I have a picture
Good
from it.
times. Good times.
Yeah, you know, it's like it's more than just substantial events like weddings or people leaving on their mission calls or whoever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the little shit. I feel like that's why photos should be taken so you can just remember.
Yep. And I mean, what scares me though is that like, you know, you'll lose all those photos like when you lose your phone. And then like you'll be an old person and you're not going to have like any like physical photos to remember anything,
Yeah.
you know? Which like I think it's cool that like Polaroids and like disposable cameras are kind of coming
Polaroids
back.
are so sick.
They're way sick. They're expensive though, but like they're
So
awesome.
I'm like $50 for a camera, and then like isn't the film where
yeah,
they like
it's the
eat your-
film that's
yeah.
expensive. That's where
Yeah.
it gets you.
Yeah, it's like $2 a photo.
Yeah,
So
basically.
I have a Polaroid,
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't really used it much.
Polaroids are dope though.
Out
I
of
like
the
Polaroid
fear.
pictures a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a cool one of this
Lava lamp.
lava lamp here at some point.
Oh
It's
yeah.
on my list of things to do.
Always getting
A
hot.
Polaroid of it.
Yeah,
Where are you gonna put it?
in here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got a lava lamp. I think we've talked about it before.
Crowdfunded.
Is this the
lava
first
lamp.
episode with a lava lamp? It is.
It is.
It is. Yeah,
It is,
We have a
so-
lava lamp. It was crowdfunded by the community
By Bronson
and Shay.
and me and Shay.
Yes, that is basically the community.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for the lava lamp. We love you guys. So you can take a Polaroid of the.
I'm gonna take a Polaroid of everything.
That'd be aesthetic.
We were talking about this earlier. I'm curious what your guys' opinions are on it. Should deep fakes be illegal?
Absolutely
Nah, dude, I
not.
saw some cool shit with PewDiePie the other day.
Wait, define Ryan. Define a deep fake.
Deep fake is when they take a 3D facial scan of someone's face and they apply it to someone who is not them. So you can apply Braden's face if you get a good scan of it from like a movie or a photo or things like that. You can drop him on a porn star or a movie star, and then the video plays out and it's like moving Photoshop.
Yeah.
And it's really believable, actually. They look I've seen some
weird.
pretty cool stuff where they look just amazing.
Yeah.
And
I
cool
think
stuff.
The whole illegal part. I believe.
The illegal part was because people were doing it for people.
Well, people were
for
doing it for like
porn.
the president.
Yeah.
That's what I
and
saw.
putting them
Oh.
on porn and putting celebrities on porn when they didn't do porn. And so it was like defamation and unconsenting porn. Like was the
I saw
sharing of
that.
porn or
I saw the
something.
porn aspect of it, but I also saw one where it was at the time it was President Obama, and he was it was a guy. He was very good at impersonating his voice. He just like had a good
Yeah.
Obama impression, and then he put Obama's face on him, and like you would believe it. Like it was very well
it's
done.
not illegal to do it on anyone. Like it's not illegal. It's just
Yeah.
illegal for porn.
Is it illegal for porn?
Yeah, or there's legal action against it. So a lot of websites have banned it. From my understanding, like Reddit kicked it off, and that was a big deal. And things like that.
Yeah.
And I think there is legal action towards it. I don't know if there's like a full on precedent of it's like straight up illegal to have or anything like that. I don't know the extent of it, or illegal to make or share. I don't know what it is, but it is not like illegal. It's totally just things. And it's like as it gets better, like things are gonna get really weird and unbelievable for a while, I think.
Yeah. I just remember there was like a down the rabbit hole type style where it was like Obama talking, and like it was like at the beginning you were like sold. You're like, yeah, this is the president. Like I'm curious why I'm watching this on Twitter. And then longer like you watch, the more like weird shit he would say. And at the end he like he took the deep fake off of like the editing portion of it, and then it was just like a white dude. And you were like, shit. Like
No, okay.
yeah, like this, it was just weird. And yeah, I don't know. Deep fakes they're cool for sure.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
The we were on Instagram. Instagram's definitely like the biggest photo app. Do you have Visco? You ever played with Visco?
Visco? No.
No, I don't
No.
have Visco. Not a fucking
Man.
one of those guys.
Is that even still a thing? Do people
It
still
is.
use Visco?
Yeah, people do still use Visco.
That's weird.
It's basically like shit posting for Instagram, but like it's accepted from my understanding. Like you can put as much like how people post 2 pictures in a day on Instagram, like oh sorry for the double post. Like people will fucking shit on you on Visco, and then they'll be like, yeah, no regrets, baby.
But it's not like a shit post and like the actual meaning
you just
of the shit
upload.
post.
No,
It's
yeah,
just you just upload all of your pretty photos
Yep.
of the world and
Yeah,
of nature. And
essentially.
So, no, never mind.
I know a lot of people use Visco for the editing portion of it.
Weird. Yeah, the last time I heard of like Visco was like a year ago, probably even more. I didn't know that it was still a thing. I thought it was gonna be like one of those apps that just kind of starts and then stops.
Visco?
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of did, but only the diehards are on it still.
Are you on it?
No, I'm not. I don't really care enough about Instagram, let alone Visco.
I'm gonna get a Visco.
Darn. You don't want to put like a nice like phasey filter over your car.
I kind of hate filters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never find any that are like, oh yeah, that looked good.
A good.
I never
filter.
find a filter that I'm like, wow, that made the picture look better.
All the ones where it's like just up the orange in the photo. It's like, oh great, we all look awful now. That's
Oh,
awesome.
great. Now
That's,
we all look like we have a bad sunburn.
that's delightful. This lava lamp's getting warm, man. We're looking good.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
looking like
yeah. Wow.
looking like
It takes so long to warm up
Dude.
to actually be a lava lamp. It's ridiculous. We were worried it caught on fire the other day.
Wait, really? Did you
Josh-
leave it on?
Josh had the sense that he was smelling something unnatural, and Sean and I weren't home. We were like, we left the lava lamp on. It was after we recorded the
Yeah.
other day, and we were like, go check that the lava lamp didn't like explode, because like I feel like this table wouldn't.
There's no way this thing's burning.
No, yeah, it's too sturdy to burn, so it would just like melt or something.
It just melts a hole in it.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere else, though.
Yeah.
We should name him.
How about Lampy?
Lampy's pretty cute. I like Lampy a lot.
I love
I
Lampy.
I propose
This-
Smirnoff.
Could be a shot glass if
Exactly.
it's named Smirnoff.
I like Smirnoff as a
Sure,
lamp
it's
name.
incredibly metallic.
When you're in a bind.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of cute, and he has a little bottle cap for a head.
Who
Smirnoff.
invented the lava
Yeah,
lamp?
like
Who did
Smirnoff
invent
neon or something.
Yeah, sure.
Like, and we could. Yeah, that would be cool. We could dump out this and replace it with a bottle of vodka and like.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if it would work though. I wonder how to DIY
DIY lava lamp.
DIY lava lamp.
Well, I'm sure we can make one that's better than this thing just takes forever to heat up.
No, I think they all take. I think authentic ones take that long because it takes that long to make the chemical reaction of it melting and of it moving and growing and
Yeah.
things like that. So I that sounds accurate because that's what my parents said is how they should be. But
I see.
maybe a synthetic one. I was thinking about getting. What about like one of those balls like where it's like shooting like electricity and you like grab it and then it like.
Oh, I had those as a kid. I had
Yeah.
balls as a kid.
Yeah,
those
and
are
like
cool.
you touch it and like all the electricity would go to that finger.
Yeah,
like, or
yeah.
the point where you're touching it on.
Are you talking about getting one of those? Just
Maybe.
as much neon as we possibly can.
We need more lights in here. I think we need to put up the Christmas lights. I just want to know how it's the best way to do it.
Oh, that's a good question. We could do
Too
that
bad.
crisscross.
But, like, I
across the
think-
ceiling.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that.
I don't know. We just need. I guess we have two big ass soft boxes in here right now for the video.
Yes.
Mhm.
Have you guys started editing that yet?
It's on our list of things to do.
Yeah.
Understandable. When do you think Instagram will die? Now that I'm thinking about it.
Probably not.
think
Probably
it
won't
won't?
for a while.
Mm-mm.
I don't think the old people are invading anytime soon.
I'm gonna give it 3 years.
What do you think is
3
going to
years.
replace it? Like,
I don't think it's out. Whatever replaces it, I don't think is out yet.
I know, but
So I
what
don't
could
know.
change? Like, what could it bring to the interface that isn't already done somewhere else?
Dude, I have no idea. I feel like everything's been done because it's also everything's been done and then redone twice. You know, like TikTok, Musically, Instagram, Twitter. Nimsy's tried its best
Nimsy's came and went, and
Within
it's
a-
quite
within-
unfortunate.
within 2 weeks
We-
or so.
They
tried,
deserved
though.
better.
Well, there's I don't know. Facebook needs to fall off the planet. MySpace
Yeah,
is
but Facebook
on
still makes like millions of dollars every day.
a second.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just from ads because everyone. Maybe I don't know. Maybe when all the boomers die out and the generation below them dies
Moves on.
out, and then everyone on
Dies out.
Facebook will have been dead. I don't know. Well, that's the thing. There's still people who are our age that post on Facebook.
Yeah.
They're
Which is
just
weird
they're
to
just
me.
fucking weirdos. And I swear every time I load up Facebook for whatever reason, it's always like people asking for jobs. Is like people I was friends with in junior high school telling me about like their Donald Trump meme or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
man.
A lot of weird.
Facebook's not
It's pretty toxic.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's awful.
Super political, super depressing.
Oh my God, this lava lamp is gorgeous.
Although a lot of cat videos.
Cavity.
What else do we have on photography?
How the photography industry has changed. I have no idea.
Everyone's a photographer now.
That's
because
true.
of handheld phones and the cheapness of cameras. And yeah, I have a Polaroid.
How do you guys'
And-
baby pictures look? That's a weird question.
They look bad.
It was bad.
Every photo looks kind of rough.
Pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I have
really
a-
grainy and.
Yeah,
I have a
that's
fun
the
little
charm.
story.
Oh, is it your photo, your professional photo studio?
Yeah.
Because there used to be photo studios all around.
That's true.
Yeah.
That used to be a normal thing, like
I
in the
can
mall.
only think of one.
Yeah,
It's in Orem.
yeah.
The one in the Orem Mall, or like on the edge of the Orem Mall. Here's a fun little story for you guys out there. I don't. Have I told this before? I don't remember.
You've told me.
Yeah.
Maybe
Anyways,
told the
I was-
podcast.
I was young. I was like 5 or 6, and I guess this lady. I don't even know all the details of it because my mom told me once. But basically, this lady wanted to take my picture at her professional studio. Like, she just opened it and she needed like people on like the front. You know how they put out pictures on the front, like, "Hey, look at
Hey.
what kind of pictures we can take."
DM to collab. Walk into
it was
collab
like
with
it
us.
was like a DM to collab, but they asked my mom to take pictures of me, and she was like, "Yeah, sure."
Cool.
And then so we did that, and it was me. I was really short and I had spiky little hair, and
Yeah.
I took pictures in like a tuxedo, and I was holding a rose,
Cool.
and I was like really young. And then basically, my mom was like, "Can I have one of those pictures?" And they were like, "No, we took those for the studio. You can't have one of those." And my mom was like, "Can I just have like a copy? Like, it's my son." Like, I was too young to even know what the fuck was going on. Yeah.
That'll be
And-
$50.
Yeah, and then the lady was like, "No, like you can't have one." And I guess like this lady was about to turn it into like a legal dispute. And finally my mom was like, "Well, I don't know, like that's kind of weird. Like we just you use my son. I just want a picture. Like I didn't ask, I don't know, whatever." But basically, I guess the lady finally caved and gave my mom one wallet-sized picture like this big of that picture. And that's all we have.
What
And
the
it's a good
fuck?
photo,
Like, did
right?
she have like a good reason at all? Like,
No. She was like, "No, I took the picture. I can do what I want with it, and I'm not going to give you one." And my mom was like, "Okay, what the fuck?" kind of thing. Like, but yeah, that was like the whole situation. So we have one picture of it. But I was also on the front of that photography place, I guess. I wonder what happened to that.
that is so weird.
I know, it's very odd. I feel like it'd be super easy to just print another one. Like, yeah, I don't know. It'd be pretty easy. It was a good picture. I remember, I think it's in my dad's wallet, or maybe it's, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere, but it's kind of silly.
Cool.
Don't know why photography places are such hard asses about little 6-year-old models, if you will, but whatever.
A little 6-year-old model.
Not a model, a little 6-year-old with a tuxedo and a rose.
Tuxedo.
Yeah, a little tuxedo
Wearing
on.
a
It was
tux.
cute.
A little lady
Yeah.
killer.
I was wearing a tux.
Cute.
Is travel blogging / Instagram modeling a real career? Should it be pursued? Would you encourage someone to pursue that?
I never would, but somehow people manage to do it.
Dude, how
Like-
hot do you have to be a blogger, like on Instagram?
Like a vlogger.
You actually
Or a
don't have to be
blogger.
that hot.
You don't think
Like,
so?
No, there's
How do you
this.
just do it? How do you
There's
just
this
roll up and do
one.
it?
There's this one account that I follow. It's called This Wild Idea, and it's a travel blog,
Okay.
and it's like this couple. They're like 40,
Yeah.
and like they basically just dress as hipsters and take their dogs everywhere, and they just like they actually take like really good photos, but like they
Yeah.
just take like a bunch of photos of their dogs, like going to like random places and stuff. Like they like they're like really rich, so like they have like a nice like aesthetically pleasing house.
Yeah.
They have like this like van that they drive everywhere with, and then like they have like these like two like hunting dogs.
Yeah.
And like they just like take pictures with these dogs, and like, you know, they'll take pictures of themselves sometimes and they just look like
People.
regular people. Yeah, they just look like normal people, but like they have like millions of followers.
I could not imagine my income coming from Instagram.
Isn't that weird?
That sounds
How does that even
like that
work?
sounds scary. I'd be scared to like people become uninterested and then I lose my money. I'm like, oh shit, I actually have to get a job now.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting at home and watching my dogs lick their ass. Like, you know?
I
See,
think
it's-
I think most Instagram personalities do more than that. in a
Yeah.
day.
But there are
I guess.
on the other hand, there's whole accounts just dedicated to
dogs.
one that and dedicated to just like one girl's ass. Like
That's true.
just takes pictures of her ass all day. She gets millions of followers and money. like doesn't even have to like do anything like special, just has to take pictures of her ass in different places.
It could be separate too, because like, you know, like Belle Delphine, I don't know exactly if she makes any money off of her Instagram,
See, but she has class.
but
No,
she
she doesn't
she
have
puts-
class
she
at all.
doesn't
She has
have
zero
class.
class.
She's an
She just
e-top
has a premium
class.
snap.
she's in the
Dude,
e-top
she has
category.
class.
But the point is that she has a whole bunch of followers on Instagram, and then she plugs her premium snap or Patreon hard, and then dudes are like, yeah, I'm actually like kind of down for that. And then that doesn't even matter if
Yeah.
she's making money on
Pay her-
Instagram. She's making money everywhere else, you know? She's probably making a stupid amount of money too.
Probably so much
Gosh.
money. Just so much more money than.
And she's
Like
she's
more
19
money than
and
my
takes
dad.
pictures of her ass and titties,
Yeah.
which is kind of
And
silly.
you love her and follow her.
See, that's
I do follow her.
something that we will never have.
No,
Ass and
no.
titties.
Like we can never make a job of that. Like
Oh, yeah.
taking a
true.
picture of like our body or anything. Like you,
No, there's no
No
way.
way.
Like people do like the fitness accounts, which like it's cool. Like props to you, I suppose. But I just can't imagine making a fitness account and being like, yeah, I'm gonna have so many followers on this. You know, like you have to do something cool to get followers, and it's like you have to. The only way that I have seen so far is like be extremely hot, like be a model. Have a fat ass, use your body, whatever. I don't care, but that's a category in itself. Dogs, I've seen dogs with like a retarded amount of followers. I'm not gonna lie.
dude.
The
I got a
car
few
pages, like
favorites.
if you have a pretty badass car, there's a whole community for that. I follow plenty of those. How else do you just obtain followers without, like, I can't think of a lot more.
You can always like
Mm.
call out TikTok influencers and make fun of them.
That's true. Some
That's
meme
one way.
pages are pretty big. I wonder if they make money off that.
Yeah, they do because they plug
The
other
ads.
meme pages or ads in
Yeah,
general.
I wonder like how much that pulls in though,
Yeah, I don't know.
because like your Lord and Savior meme Jesus, he has like over a million followers now. I just wonder how much he like gets,
I'm sure they pay him for do like the DM for promos and he'll do like promo posts and things like that or put them in captions. I'm sure it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's probably way more than it should be for Instagram, but whatever. Yeah, but I don't know. Instagram's kind of a big deal when it comes to photography nowadays, so that's great, I guess.
Yeah, that's great. I guess.
That's great, I guess. But yeah, I believe, is that everything we got for photography?
I think so.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys listening to our lovely little podcast here. Give us a 5-star review. And we miss you and we love you.
Yeah.
See ya.